Hi, teacher.
Hi, lady. How are you?
I'm fine.
Oh, that's great. So I was missing you. So I was thinking about you. So, but everything is okay. Yes.
El cierre. Yes.
I was thinking about it. So I know that those days are the worst for you. So no worries. So welcome, Jamilet. How are you?
Hi, Jocelyn and lady.
Hi.
So
I'm
how are
fine,
you,
thanks.
girl? Good. Okay, that's
Yes,
amazing. All right. So good. Okay. So today we are going to start the last unit. It's the unit number 5. La ultimita, so next Thursday terminamos. Rápido, right? So, terminamos el otro jueves y necesito de su ayuda, at least que esta semana estén al día con la unit 4 para que no se nos vaya a retrasar para la otra semana. Si pueden adelantar lo de la unit 5, that's okay. Está muy bien. Pero el otro jueves ya tenemos que tener completo el 100% en la plataforma y vamos a hacer ese día la evaluación oral individual and that's it, el final test que tenemos que hacer, ¿ok? Porque terminamos sí el 14, ese día tengo que mandar yo el reporte porque viernes 15 se le envía ya el reporte Te Coloco, so, y terminamos. Terminamos el pre-intermediate 2.
Okay.
So, how do you feel about
Oh,
it? So, time is flying, right? El tiempo va volando. So, but thanks God, we have the opportunity to continue study, to continue doing the things that we like. So, even we have a lot of things to do.
teacher,
Hello?
sorry. Después de este nivel del pre-intermediate 2.
Tengo entendido que tienen un nivel 3, pero
Ah,
ya,
okay.
ajá,
Mhm.
yes. Tengo
Okay.
entendido que tienen un nivel 3, pero tendríamos que esperar que se los añadan y de igual manera en el aula virtual. Ujú.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay, so sure. All right. And last unit, it's about health. It's about comandas, imperatives. And today we are going to talk about in general about imperatives. Do you have an idea what an imperative is?
no.
No.
Okay, so imperative is the thing that we call lo que nosotros llamamos como una orden. So, es como una orden. All right.
Okay.
That ordinance. So, and what we are going to cover, so we are going to cover the definition examples, we are going to practice, and we are going to produce. Can you help me, lady, to read this, please?
Okay. The imperative, wasn't the imperative? An imperative is a form of the verb used when giving orders and instruction. For example, sit down, don't go, or let's start.
All right, thank you so much. In other words, it's like giving an order and
Mhm.
an instruction. So it's depending of the mood or the tone or the voice that we use. Dependerá mucho de cómo usted lo diga. So about the tone of voice. Si lo dice molesto, si lo dice like a calm. So va a depender. Pero los imperatives son comandas like instructions. All right, let's move on. So we have the imperatives, meaning and uses. All right, so let's talk about the subject of the imperative. So can you help me, Jamila, to read this part, please?
Yes. The subject of an imperative sentence is used singular or plural, but we do not usually say or write the subject of the verb.
Thank you so much. In other words, we are going to be always the subject in the case that we are receiving the command. But if we are doing the command, the person who is receiving the order, it's going to be the subject. I don't know if you remember in Spanish that there is something that we call sujeto tácito. No sé si recuerdan allá por quinto grado that we learned that, ¿no? Yes. El sujeto tácito. No.
Sure.
No.
Ok, no worries. Sujeto tácito es ese sujeto que no está como invisible, pero se entiende que es a quién se le está dando quién está haciendo la acción, right? Es decir, for example, if I say, where can I find the doctor clinic? Y me puede decir la front desk. Go to the third floor. ¿Quién va a ir? Who? Me, right? En ese caso, yo. So, pero si soy yo la que les estoy diciendo a ustedes, ¿quién va a ser el sujeto? Ustedes. Es decir, se entiende, solamente es como el verbo go to the third floor, pero se entiende que acá está el sujeto, porque quien está recibiendo la command, it's the person who is going to do the action. All right, so we can say turn right, who? You. Don't worry, who? You. So it's not necessary that we have to say, you don't worry, so, or you turn right, or you go to the third floor, No, just say the command, and that's it. All right, so we have common uses of imperative. We have the first one. Can you help me, please? Lady, with the first one.
Okay. Use the affirmative and negative imperatives to give commands, warnings, instruction, or direction.
Okay, thank you so much. When we are going to use it for commands, that it would be orders, for example, in the classroom or at home, warnings, it's about like watch out, wept floor, something that we can see in the malls. When there is like a sign, a yellow sign, when a person is rowing, or it's there is a pond, there is water, cualquier tipo de warning que es como peligro, decirle a alguien, ok, don't run, no corra. So instructions and directions. Okay, so, and we have the 1B. So can you help me, Jamila, to read it, please?
Yes, commands express the authority of one person over another. Commands usually express strong feelings.
Okay, thank you so much. It doesn't indicate, it means that we can express authority of one person over another one. So it could be like a parents to child. That means we say, sit down and be quiet. So the parents are the authority in the house, right? At home. And also the teacher, maybe it's the authority in the class. We can say, sit down, be quiet, copy the class, pay attention, stand up, all commands about, we have one authority, so, and the another person has to be obedient about it. And also boss to employees, okay, they can say be on time for the meeting. So be on time, that's a command. So the teachers to students don't run in the hallways. So all the things that we receive like don't do that or do that, remember that. So all the things are commands, but it's going to be depending on the tone of voice that the person is using. That it could be like a rude one or it could be like a polite. Depende de cómo la persona nos hable, right? Porque hay personas que no tienen como ese tacto para dirigirse a los demás. So se pueden misunderstanding the situation. So se puede en el caso sobreentender. Se sobreentiende en el caso. Es decir, el tono de voz con el que nos están hablando. So podemos ofendernos o podemos decir, okay, so I have just to follow rules. Question so far? Do we understand what is the like at the context in which we use commands?
Yes,
Yes.
no
Okay.
question.
Okay, good job. We have another one here. Can you help me, lady, to read this part, please?
Okay. Warnings express danger. Bus driver to passenger. Be careful. The steps are wet. To a stranger on the street. Look at the truck.
Okay, thank you so much. As I was telling you before, warnings to express danger. So, for example, the common one that we see, it's be careful. So, the steps are wet, the floor is wet. So, the janitor is using like a sign. La mayoría de personas que nos colaboran con la limpieza, siempre vamos a ver que utilizan como que fuese un triángulo. So, yellow triangle. So have you ever seen it? ¿Ya los han visto?
Yes.
Okay, so, and it says, watch out, or you can say, don't run here, don't walk here, or it says, be careful. And also look out. Look out, it's like, pay attention, viene un carro, so maybe look out, a car it's coming, or take it and take care. So es decir, de tener cuidado. All right, we have the 1D. In this case, they are instructions. So give information about what to do. So can you help me, Jamila, to continue reading, please?
Instructions are more neutral than commands and warnings.
Okay, thank you so much. That means that instruction will understand what is it, right? We have to follow some steps. So, for example, on a test that it says underline the negative sentences, or it could be matched the correct answer, or it could be like fill in the blank. So, and also we have a copy machine. So deposit quarters, deposit $1. So take up your recipe. So all the instructions, ladies, are commands. Todas son comandas, las instrucciones. So short words that are giving you an instruction or an order. All right, so questions so far? No questions?
No question.
No question.
Okay, so thank you so much. And this one, so directions are also neutral. So directions give information about how to go somewhere. So we have turn right at the corner, es decir, gire a la derecha en la esquina. The school is on the left. Or take Interstate 91 to exit 3. So again, directions are commands, something that you have to follow. That means directions are instructions. Okay, so and we use for directions, we use commands too. Okay, so questions? No more questions?
All clear, teacher.
All clear. Okay, that's good. So we have here polite imperative. That means como eso educado. So we can be sweet about asking for the commands. So not in a rude tone. In other words, we need to be like a polite. So can you help me to read it, lady, please?
Please makes an imperative more polite. We use please in commands and instruction. We don't use please in warnings and direction. Please come at the beginning or at the end of an imperative sentences. Use a comma if please comes at the end.
Thank you so much. That means that if we add the word please, it's going to turn it in a polite way. So, and it says you can use it at the beginning or you can use it at the end. But if you are using it at the end, you need to have a comma at the end of the before, in the case before, please. So, for example, we have here, like in a command, please sit down and be quiet. It's like a different if we say, sit down and be quiet. So, can you see the difference? So, one, it's like a rude one, sit down and be quiet. And please sit down and be quiet. So, it's a different, right?
Mhm.
It's different about the tone, about like the mood that we are transmitted. So everything changed just with the word please. And also we can have instructions and it says, write your name on your paper, please. That's like a sounding as a favor. Ya no suena como un favor, right? Ya no lo sentimos like me están mandando. So, because say, write your name on your paper. So it's kind of rude. So, but it says and pay attention that we can't use please in warnings or directions. In directions, why? Because warning is giving us an advice about a dangerous thing. So, no podemos decir please, because it's like nos está previniendo de un peligro. So, no es like a favor or the direction. So, we cannot say please. So, turn to the right, please. It's going to be different if you are guiding a person. For example, if you are guiding a Uber or your friend, so you can say, please, yes. Podemos decir, please, cuando le decimos a alguien, please turn on to the right. Es decir, por favor, doble a la derecha. If you are maybe in an Uber or in a car, so. But if the case is that a person is asking you about a direction, so you can't use please. Si alguien está preguntando a usted por la dirección, so you are not going to use please, right? Do you see the difference?
Yes.
Yes? Jamila? Kind of?
Yes.
Okay, so questions?
No question.
No questions? Okay. Okay, so, and we have another one. It says using you in imperatives. Can you help me, Jamila, with this part?
Yes. Sometimes we use you at the beginning of an imperative sentence for emphasis or to talk to a specific person in a group we are talking to. You can also add the person's name.
Okay, thank you so much. It means that we can use you at the beginning, but in this case, it says that it's for emphasizing or talking or referring about a person. but it doesn't mean that we need it. No, this U is just for emphasizing. Okay, so we have here looking for lost car keys. So it says you look next to the sofa. That means it's an order, and that this person is emphasizing who has to look for the kids. So, and also Gina, you look under the desk. So maybe all of them are looking for the same key, and they are like having like a collaborative work for finding the keys. So, and one person is assigning a position for everybody. So as you can see here, example says, you look next to the sofa, and Gina, you look under the desk. Okay, in those scenarios, we can use you. But about the rest, you don't need it, okay? So you just need to say the command and that's it. Question so far?
No question.
Okay, so, all right. Let's continue. Okay, so, and we have here, let's. Okay, can you help me to read let's? Who was the last one, Jamilet or Lady?
Yamilet.
Okay, so can you help me now, Lady, to read it, please?
Yes. You can also use let before the verb if you are including yourself in the imperative. Let's stop now. Let's have some lunch. The negative of let is let's not. Let's not argue. No sé cómo se pronuncia esa, teacher.
Arg.
Arg.
This is let's not argue. Argue.
Argue. Okay. Let's not argue. Let's not tell her about it.
Okay, so thank you so much. All right, let me see. It says that we can use the word let's before the verb if we are including us in the imperative. So if we are part of the command, we have to use let's. Let's go, for example, let's go for a walk. Let's go for a dinner. So let's stop now. Let's have some lunch. In the negative, it says let's, it's let's not. So let's not argue. So let's not tell her about it. That means that this let's is when you are part of the command. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, so questions, Yamilet?
No question.
No questions, okay. Okay, so in the case, how would you consider each of the imperative examples here? So it's a danger, it's like an instruction, it's an order. What is it? What do you think in the first one?
The first one for me is a order.
A order? Okay.
The
So,
second one is a order.
order, yes, open your books. And what
Or
about
instruction.
or instruction too? Yes, it's like an order, but it sounds like more instruction, right? Es como una instrucción.
Okay.
Okay, so, and what about don't feed the animals?
Warning express.
Warning express, okay.
No.
Don't feed the animals.
Mhm.
It's a warning. Or
No. Maybe give information. I don't remember.
maybe
Mhm.
maybe it's an order. So
Yes. So,
Mhm.
all right.
Mhm.
And what about this? Look. Look. What do you think?
For
order?
his face,
Mm-hmm.
Warning Express.
Okay, yes. Maybe something is happening, right? And what about call the police?
Order?
It's an order, yes. It's an order. And what about this? Don't play it inside the house.
Order.
Okay, so order. That happened to you, Jamilet, with your baby? No?
Yes.
We said it all the
A
time.
cada rato. Sí.
Yeah, so don't run, so don't do this, don't do that. And also lady with the pets, right? With your
Yes.
sweet dogs. Don't beat the sofa, don't fight, don't bark. No estés like ay, ladrando, so
Ladrando.
don't run. Cállese, shut up, so silence. So all of that are commands. And what about don't talk?
Order?
Order. Yes. So that's an order. All right. So let's move on. So questions about it?
No question.
No
question.
questions? All right.
Mm.
So now we are going to practice every common use. We have the first one, commands for expressing authorities. Beside of those one, write in the test, in the chat, I'm sorry, two more commands that you know. Dos comandas que usted crea que son like expressing authority.
Okay.
Do it in the chat, please. All right, let me see. Okay, don't eat in the desk. Complete the online course today. All right, so talking about like in a strong way, the lady, right? So stay quiet, please. Good job. All right, so what about warnings for expressing danger? So now find 2 warnings for expressing danger. So don't jump in the sofa. Yes, another one. Or maybe don't eat in the bed, right? So on the bed, I'm sorry. Don't eat on the bed. So it's another one. Or close your mouth when you are eating. Cierra la boca si estás, cuando estás comiendo, right? So it's another one. All right, now find 2 warning expressions for danger. All right, let me check. Be careful with floor. Okay. Caution men at work. Okay. So let's wait for lady. Don't touch the stove. Stoop. It's hot. Okay. Or also another one that I have seen. It's like be careful, hot food. So cuando la comida está caliente. It's
Yes.
another one.
Mhm.
Ajá. It's another one. So
Another, don't touch
mhm.
cables eléctricos, no sé cómo se dice.
Electric cables.
Ujú,
Ah, yes, another one. So,
ujú.
or maybe also in the swimming pool, right? So, be careful. So, and you will see 5 meters, about the 5 minutes heat. So the pool is 5 meters, 3 minutes heat. So it's telling you like at the measure that you have to respect. Es decir, cuando vamos a una piscina y dice, se han fijado cuánto tiene de profundidad? So,
Ujú.
it's another one. So, what about instructions to give information? So, those are more neutral than the commands and warnings. So, what do you know about them? So, try to type 2 that you think, could be like a instruction. So, go ahead. Okay. Match the opposite imperative. Please continue to the right and run in the circle. Okay. So match. Good job. Those are like instructions, right? So things we need to follow, or maybe another one is click on the first auction, or write your name, or another one, read carefully, write a paragraph. So those are instructions. They are like a more neutral. All right. Good job, ladies. And the
Entiendo cómo
last,
se dice caja, caja, pero donde pagas, por ejemplo, pienso que una es, mm, una instruction es como pague en la caja, pay
oh,
at the,
on maybe the caja, it could be like in the cashier, right?
cashier. Ah, okay.
Give me a second. Vamos a buscar. All right. Okay. It's a desk. Pay in the desk.
Mm,
It
okay.
hasn't, it hasn't like the same traduction. It's just like give me a second. Yes, or it could be tailored to, tailor with double L. It could be desk or it could be tailor.
Teller.
Paid in the desk, pay in the tailor.
Ah,
Okay,
okay.
that's really good. It's like an instruction. So maybe another instruction can be play the audio and then answer the question. That's another command, another instruction. All right. So, and this one, directions. So, besides the right and take Interstate 91, what do you remember about giving directions? Okay, in 10 meters, turn right or turn left. All right. What else? Beside of turn right, what else do you remember about giving directions? All right. Take Juan Pablo II Street. Okay. And another one besides take, what do you remember? Drive in the left line. And what about and go straight? Do you remember what go straight means? Yes, ¿se recuerdan que era go straight?
Ir a la calle.
¿Como siga recto?
Ajá.
Yes, exactly. Siga recto. That's good. All right. And what about across? Across the street? It's like a cruiser, right? Across. So, and do you remember how do we say rotonda in English? Do you remember
I
it?
don't remember.
I don't remember, teacher.
Okay, it's run about.
Okay.
Roundabout, but that's really good. All right, so now write one polite imperative. One polite imperative. So, no, two. One with please at the beginning and one with please at the end. And remember about the uses of the comma, okay? All right, let me see. Please go to the meeting. Check your email, please. Okay, good job. Please sit down and eat. Okay. And what about the last option with please at the end? All right, so please check your phone and answer the call. Okay, good. So, and also we can say, check your phone, please. That's really, really good, ladies. Okay, so, and this one it's understood, right? Entendemos que en esos casos we need to say directly, you need to do this. You do that. Okay? So, questions so
Okay.
far?
No question.
Okay, so during this week, we are going to continue in the case working with this. So now
Okay.
try to write 2 possible options using let's. This will be like at the last one.
One or two, teacher?
So write one, and if you want, you can write 2. All right, let me check. Let's go eat. Okay, my favorite one. So let's go to the bed. Vamos ya a dormir, so it's time, right?
This is my favorite.
Let's study now, okay? Ladies responsible tonight, so let's not
Yes.
go out at night, okay? So good, ladies. So as you can see, commands, in other words, are like general instructions. So, but I wanted to show you first how to use them. After that, we are going to continue exactly with the topic that the unit is asking for, that it's related to health problems. But in that case, we are going to use commands for health. But it's necessary, I think, that you can know all the things in general. So for the reason we were covering today, that
Hmm?
part. Excuse me?
No, no. Sorry.
Okay, so it was your baby, maybe.
Yes.
Okay, so once again, please try to check the activities that you have to finish because we are like in the last step. So right now I have, give me a second. I'm checking that Jamila, you finished, right? Ya terminó el unit 4.
Yes.
Me lo mandó. Yes.
Yes.
No. Let me check. Antes que se me olvide, so. Ah, yes, I got it and I answered to you. It was Saturday, huh?
Yes.
Thank you. So the thing is that I'm teaching between Monday to Monday. I don't have day off. And I remember that I saw, right now I'll go. Right now lo voy a poner before se me olvide. So let me see. Okay, so we are just missing Jamilet is on fire, this module. So, okay, so right now I have already the grade and we are just missing the last written test between the unit 1 to the 5. Okay, so, and with Lady, you are just missing the 3 and 4. If you can, and if you have chance to do it during this week, will be perfect, okay?
Okay.
So you are like in the unit 4 already. So just en unidad 4. So you are almost there. Okay. So thank you so much for your commitment, ladies. So do you have in the case additional questions or something additionally?
No questions,
No
teacher.
question, teacher.
Okay, so if you don't have questions, we are going to be here tomorrow, okay?
Okay. Good night.
Good night. Take care,
Take
ladies.
care.
It was
Bye.
a pleasure. Bye.